Yes. Look at all these farm implements. Oh my gosh. A long-handled wire weeder. Yes, yes, yes. A trapezoid hose. Stirrup hose. A three-tooth cultivator. They got just about everything you could want in here. Except I'd like to have it all mechanized. Yes. So I just sat there and drove the thing. Maybe remote controlled. You know what's really interesting? They have a wireless temp and humidity station that has a 330-foot range. 330 foot, as if a fish family had designed the wireless temp and humidity station. Now, when you're using these various tools, yes, in farming, I've had a little problem with the wireless. Yes, you remember the alarm system? Mm. And then there was satellite systems of those that are semi trucks. Yes, and then the internet that controls the. You know, I'm thinking these wireless systems. Yes, if they were large enough, they would be possibly a different frequency. Yes. Why don't we do a little search for wireless? WRIELESS. Yes. Remote monitoring. Well, why not use that? In quotations, remote monitoring. Why don't you get me all the remote monitoring technology out there? And yesterday we were looking at frequencies of those that are animals. Pooch. Does the does the greenhouses have some? Now, I'm kind of thinking that somebody's been using some technology again, thinking they're super clever that nobody would ever figure it out. Pooch. Now, I well, why don't we look at making some farm implements? Now, this is a magazine of art and culture. Yes, it is. They got some really interesting stuff in here. Yeah, it does. This guy, Peer Pressure. Look at this. He's a cartoonist and some funny things here. Peer pressure. Do you understand there's a pier right there? Yes. And there's some pressure down there. Took me a second to see that. A little peer pressure. It's a very funny comic. Now, they got pressure underneath the pier and people are standing up. Sounds kind of funny. That's probably why he's one of these comic book writers or whatever he does. Yes, yeah. Now this is three shows in 9 days in Tokyo. Yes. They're having some shows in Tokyo. Yes. How is Japan? You have a population of 36 million people, and 36 million of them. I thought it was bigger than that. Yes, despite the language challenge, in fact, Greater Tokyo area. Well, no, Tokyo has 36 million people. I thought it was larger. I thought it was like, well, maybe 100 million people. I don't know exactly how many live there. But you do have various types of what's it called? Shimbua is the third largest station in Japan. Yes. What kind of station is it? Arrival when the train. Oh, it's a train station. Oh, we looked at the train stations. Yeah. Why don't you give me the train stations again? Because as I understand it, somebody might have had the hands and there was a lock and key system. And I know there's a lot of women thinking, well, how can I volunteer to unlock that? Nothing more frustrating than having your husband on somebody else's breast instead of yours. But this remote monitoring of the sexuality of your husband that just had to come to find out, oh, which way? That just had to visit a certain somebody that was a triple D to a J cup, so that he could have his genitals locked so you could no longer have sex with him. Yes, yes. Why don't we look at the train stations today? Because I think there is some wireless remote monitoring of actual train stations. Yes. Now I know we all think the same way, but how many women are frustrated? Oh, that your husband's penis is in another woman's body.